welcome back to the Real Wrestling and another edition of Smackdown Out of 10. And yeah, big episode of Smackdown today as we get closer to Christmas, closer to Saturday night's main event, and yeah, lots of stuff's going on. But we kicked things off with Cody Rhodes. We also had the tag titles on the line with the Motor City Machine Guns defending against the Profits, and yeah, Solo Sikoa speaking, as well as the US title tournament continuing our first match. It opened with a recap though of what happened at Survivor Series. Tonga Loa, Bronson Reed and Jimmy Uso's injuries were all mentioned. Backstage, New Bloodline was shown assaulting several random workers, feeling that loss. But yeah, Rose made his way out to the ring to kick off the show. Chad Gable, American made an interrupted and talked about how the draft season was coming up, and he's been talking with Nick Aldis. They went back and forth, with Rose bringing up Shorty G and Gable saying Owens deserves a better friend. The American Nightmare told Gable to talk to Aldis about booking him in a match for the main event. Bit of a random way to book a main event, but we got there. But then we got into that Stratton Naomi Lopez match in the US title tournament. Naomi occasionally found herself being double teamed, but she did a good job creating space for everyone. There's a clear lack of chemistry and a few miscommunications throughout the match, but they did do some good stuff. But there were a few clunky moments. After Lorraine interfered, Stratton was able to throw out and hit Lupus with a moonsault for the win, and our hometown crowd gave her a pop, which was a nice start to the show. Yeah, decent match. A few clunky moments, like I say, but on the whole, I thought it was pretty solid on the whole. I'll give it 6 out of 10. Bianca Belair was in action against Viper Piper Niven after getting into a fight backstage related to Jay Carl being taken out. Belair and Niven were booked for this match. Chelsea Green was at ringside to be a contingent thorn in the EST side and distract her so Niven can take control. Belair had her ribs taped up to sell the brutality of the War Games match, so Niven focused a lot on her offense in the mug section. These two had some great matches in the past, so they had no problem finding that chemistry again. The belt was a little slow, in fact, in some places, but not enough to hurt it. In fact, it helped make the sequences when they picked up the pace to have more impact. The EST not only hit the KOD on Niven to get the win, but also did her dropping on the top of Green. The longer this went, the better it got. So yeah, I'm going to 6 out of 10 for me. Start to loss though, really improved, and yeah, ended up being a great match. Before Nakamura came out to the ring to celebrate his US title, but LA Knight came out before he could speak. The Megastar was about to go fighting, but Andrade came out and said he wants his title shot at Nakamura. So yeah, maybe Knight moving away from it, maybe he's going to get another title shot, who knows. But yeah, hopefully they can have a really great match. Andrade in there as well will create a great match. But yeah, I'm intrigued to see where the future direction is. Before Tama Tonga and Jacob Fatu showed up and beat up Knight and Andrade, but they chose to leave Nakamura alone once he started spewing black liquid from the mouth, as you would. But Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano were taking on Shelley and Sabin for the tag titles. The match came out after Ford and Dawkins were attacked backstage by an unknown assailant. Ciampa went right after Sabin, and as the ref called for the bell, he yelled at Gargano as they needed to be more aggressive in the pursuit of their goals in the corner. And yeah, the tag match became more about the growing division between Gargano and Ciampa than the titles. Ciampa grew frustrated and told Gargano that he would do it himself. After inadvertently kicking Gargano off the apron, Ciampa found himself outmatched by MCMG. They got into an argument, and Ciampa looked like he was going to leave, but he tried to come in with a chair. While the ref was distracted, Gargano hit Shelley with a low blow. He super kicked Shelley and a smiling Ciampa and held his hand out for a tag. They pulled the wall over everyone's eyes and hit their finisher to get the pin and win the titles. This is an absolutely unexpected direction for them to go, but yeah, it's not a bad thing. DIY turned heel, and hopefully Candice LeRae starts hanging out with her husband again. But yeah, this was great, a shock ending to the show, didn't see it coming at all. And yeah, new champs, Motor City Machine Guns kind of had a bit of an indifferent reign, but yeah, very intrigued to see where it all goes now with the Profits being taken out obviously by DIY. Yeah, very intrigued. 7 out of 10. This week's main event was obviously set up in the opening segment between Rhodes and Gable. As usual, Niall and the Creed brothers were at Gable's side. They started with a nice exchange of takedowns and counters. Gable was obviously an Olympian, but Rhodes was an accomplished amateur wrestler, so they were trying to one-up each other immediately. The energy was high from the opening bell, and it never went down. Gable knew this was a big opportunity for his character, so it looked like he was trying to make every move extra crazy. The Undisputed Champion is a great dance partner. On a technical level, this is the best thing we saw on the show. The great thing about Rhodes and his ability to work with opponents who wrestle every kind of style, but seeing as to get him out of the show as someone who is just as talented was a lot of fun. After Rose hit his finisher to score a hard-fought win, Kevin Owens showed up in the ring and immediately went after him. Several officials tried and failed to break them up as the show went off the air, but yeah, gets 7 out of 10 for me. A really good match. Set out the Owens stuff at the end. As well as that feud continues. So yeah, good stuff. And overall, SmackDown this week gets a 6 out of 10 for me. I thought, yeah, a pretty decent episode of SmackDown this week, I've got to say. Gets a 6 out of 10 from me. Some really decent matches throughout. Some storyline beats that I was surprised by, obviously the tag champs, but yeah, not really against it at all, because yeah, very intrigued to see what that can.
Hey guys, that's it for this video. Thanks very much for watching. Remember to like, share, subscribe, follow us on our socials, link in the description below for daily wrestling news, meme and content. Subscribe to our other channels on screen right now, that'd be greatly appreciated. Thanks very much for watching. Peace out.